Still not great. Sorry, folks, if you're watching, I'm trying to get a little bit better here. I've gotten myself situated to some better height today. Just trying to remember where I set the camera yesterday. I have the best view here without a bar in the way. I can't remember if it was this spot. I'm going to try one more move here. The one we're going with. Well, all right. To give a little perspective here, I have found a folding table to help give you all a better view. And if it's a little shaky, that's probably why. If the whole thing falls over, it means I fell over. But regardless, thank you for watching. This is Broadcasting with Brew. This is your U16A Barrie Blizzards as they take on the Etobicoke Stingers. Big game here this morning. Obviously, we had that game we lost there to Guelph, which put us in a need-to-win situation here for provincials and for being alive for tomorrow. On the plus side of it, Cambridge actually came out and beat Dorchester earlier, 3-2. There was also a bit of a fight almost there between a couple players, and one player got ejected, but that helped put Dorchester out of the running for tomorrow, and actually it hurts them big time in their provincial rankings. So now we just got to beat Etobicoke. We get to finish off in tomorrow either second or first, depending on if Cambridge can beat Guelph later, and we'll see one of those two teams at some point. So now, we have beaten them before. They get a lot of penalties, but we'll see how these girls come out here in this game and hopefully come out ready to win. Starting off, Barrie with the ring, passing over to Kayla. Kayla looking in, finding middle, just missing Kelsey as it goes into the far side corner. Picked up by Etobicoke. They get it in towards the blue line as they grab it there. They get all the way through the neutral zone as well as 23 there of Etobicoke goes to the net. First shot of the game, saved. And Barrie coming back out through the zone. Oh, there's some body mid-ice by 15. No call as she knocks her right over. And I think it was Kelsey. And Kelsey came in pretty quick there, trying to come right back at her. Down low, close. That's Jade, skating it out, finding Kelsey. Kelsey with a clean stab. Cross pass there, looking for Ella. Gets it in the zone. Ella can't quite grab it, as Cadeau's trying to get to it there, and Etobicoke gets it out of the zone again. Kayla chasing it back. She's got Kelsey deep here in the zone, but a wide open Cadeau out front, all alone. Oh, she flew, and it's in! She scores! Oh, come on, give me that replay. Oh, I think I'm going to miss the first one. I always forget to set up a bit of buffer. Oh, wow. Let me back out. Go live, confirm. Okay, well, I am sorry, but I had it drop on me just at an inopportune time as Addie Cadeau scores a little flip shot in, bouncing it off the goalie. And now we're back here in live action. Hopefully you're back with us. Sorry about all that. Down low along the boards, Cassidy battling for it. Etobicoke at the line, trying to get it over it. They get it in chase. There is Holly deep in the zone. Holly getting a pass across to the backside, finding Cassidy. Cassidy sending a long pass up, finding Kelsey, but she missed it. That's going to be a two-line pass. And as it comes up along behind the net, Kelsey Cadeau steals it back. And as she's in tight here, coming around up front, she's got Kelsey trailing. There's the drop to Kelsey. Kelsey, a top shoots. Oh, that is a mile high and over the glass. So, whoops. There we go. We got Steve on the run going to get us the ring. Thank you, Alexis, for sending me texts. I can actually read that as you're sending them. My messenger group, for some reason I don't see them, so just see that you sent me one. So Manning on the Dorchester ring. They go to the goalie. It bounces off. Etobicoke picks it up, sending it up into the neutral zone. They get a touch on it. It's battling along the boards is Jade there. And it gets tied up, and that's going to be a goalie ring for Barrie. Emma at the ring, throwing it out, finding Kayla. Kayla cutting into the middle. She sends a pass into the neutral zone, picked up by Cadeau. Cadeau to Kelsey. Kelsey driving in, cutting in, shoots, and it's off the side of the goalie. Oh my God, I'm zooming the wrong way. Sorry, folks. Here we go. Kelsey on the pickup again. She's carrying it around to the outside. Pass back to Ella. Ella tried to go right back to her. She still has it. It's at her feet. Ella picking it up now. Cross pass for Cadeau. It's off her feet and out aside the zone. As Etobicoke goes to get it in neutral zone, they don't because Jade's there. She sends it in a bit behind everybody. And Etobicoke sending it down the ice. That's going to be a two-line pass. Jade's there to pick it up first as she cycles behind the net. And looks like Barrie's done some changes as Sophie's out there now. And nope, Jade ran into a Etobicoke player. She lost it at the blue line. And Etobicoke's going around in behind our net. Cycling drop pass at the free play line. 19 of Etobicoke coming in. Pass to the top. That's a miss. It's outside the zone. Charlie picks it up, leading it for Sophie. Sophie missed on the first half, but she gets with it. Sticks with it. She gets it in. That's what's going on. Finding it up for Holly. Holly here in tight along the boards. It gets tied up, and that's going to be a goalie ring for Etobicoke. In tight to the net. Coming around, Etobicoke sends a long pass into the neutral zone. That's not quite going to go to. And, Etobicoke takes out her own player along the boards. Sure, they're having a hug over that one, saying, I'm sorry. And that's going to be a stoppage in play and a free pass at center for Barrie. Yeah, I apologize for some of the zooms there. I've tried to reposition the controller in an easier way that I can kind of do both. And I keep forgetting that different direction is throwing me off here. Center ice. Holly passing over for Nora sending it down for Sophie. Sophie going back and around behind the net. She's coming out across the top with some speed, drops it nicely for Holly. Holly shoots! And it goes just wide of the net. Picked up by Charlie in behind. She drops it here for Sophie. Sophie dropping it for Holly. Holly just missed on that stab, and Etobicoke's trying to skate away with it now. And she goes up the far boards. They send it, and that would have been two lines had Nora not intercepted the stab. Nora sending it back into Charlie. Charlie over to Holly. Holly's got Sophie. Just a bit ahead of her, though. Sophie now retrieves it out of the corner. She cycles to the top, tries to drive to the net, loses her footing. The ring goes wide. Charlie picks up that loose ring. She drops it for Holly. Holly's trying to cut in low. Pass out front. Charlie down, lost the footing, and Etobicoke gets possession to get out of the zone again. At center ice there, missed pass, picked up by Cadeau. There's a cross-check on that by the player, knocking Cadeau down. No call, though. And Etobicoke has possession in the zone. Carrying it in and behind the net. Etobicoke working their way to the top, flat pass across. Clean stab, no shot. Barrie triangle, pushing them out all the way down to the low as Jade gets her stick down. Shot clock ticking. Coming across the top. There it is, picked up by Kayla. Kayla sending it neutral zone, finding Ella. Kelsey's trying to break out and quick. Ella couldn't quite get it up to her. Kayla now has the ring. Kayla looking inside the zone. Kelsey's going far side, so she throws it into the corner for Kelsey to pick up. Kelsey dodging the ref, has possession. She's circling around the top, cutting into the middle. Shot! And just wide of the net. Ella picking up that missed shot. The Etobicoke player missing a stick. Pass back to Ella. Ella shoots one off the side of a player and in behind. Kelsey gets a rebound off the goalie. There's a shot. Scores! as Cadeau gets one there. Come on, replay. Oh, it brought up an old one. Go figure. This is when it crashed on me last time. Well, Cadeau with a second goal. Some nice play there. Oh, wait, no, it showed up finally. The buffering kicked in as a shot from Cadeau gets it in the net. Giving them a 2-0 lead for Barrie right now. Off 2 goals from that line. Center ice, Etobicoke sending a long one. Tried to go down the middle. Hits a player. Goes to the corner. Cassidy there to pick it up. She turns away from her player, coming up to the blue line, finding Charlie. Charlie now looking down the boards into the middle, hitting Holly with it. Holly comes in and shoots one off the Keeley of the goalie. Picked up at the side net. Sophie tried to get it, but Etobicoke comes away with it. And it looks like we've got 4 in. So Etobicoke, one too many players in the zone, and that's going to give Barrie the ring back, I think. Or did he call a high stick? Might have called high stick. Let's see what he throws up here, because 4 in would have been a delay. Okay, so delay game. So it was 4 in. But because it affected our opportunity, the 4 in then results in a penalty. Barrie on the ring. Kelsey here with Cadeau. And pass over the far boards for Cadeau. Cadeau on the carry down around Kelsey, doing a bit of a re-entry. Quick check by Etobicoke, though. They steal the ring back on the far side and send it 2 lines to the other end. That's where Cassidy picks it up with some speed. She's cut back into the middle. As she comes through, she's looking for a pass, finding Kelsey. Kelsey's got to lead it up for Ella into the corner. Ella going in behind the net. Kelsey trying to hold up her player there. Ella with a pass to the middle, couldn't hit Cadeau. It's in behind. Kelsey's in chase now to try and get it back. And Etobicoke sends it over the blue line. That's going to be 2 lines again as Cassidy grabs that ring. She now gets it up and into the neutral zone for Ella. Ella's got Kelsey all alone with the lead. Oh, she missed the stab. But she's going to pick up the rebound off the goalie. Coming around the top. Cutting through. Backhand ends up into the crease as Kelsey couldn't quite find a clean lane. Etobicoke goalie throwing out to the far side as they get in another 2-line pass as they are killing their penalty off with icing tactic, essentially. And down deep there, picked up by Kayla. Kayla picking it up, hits the brakes, support pass over to Jade. Jade is passing up to, is that Holly's out there now. Kelsey must have switched. Ella's still out here. She's on the ring. She finds it back to Holly as Ella's going to go change. Holly now looking at the net. Nothing there. She's going to wait. The center off the Etobicoke, hand up. She's tired. Long cross pass for Charlie. Back in for Sophie. Just in reach, though, of the Etobicoke player. We need a reset. That's on net. That's a reset. And that's going to be a Barrie ring as Sophie picked it up off the side of the net. And unfortunately, though, that's going to give Etobicoke a chance to change. I haven't seen Chloe come out, so they might be resting her knee. It looks like she's staying down right now. Her knee might be still hurting from last game, so haven't seen her out much. Crystal, in case you're watching. She's just on the bench there, though. Pass over the boards for Sophie. Sophie on the carry, in and around behind. She's coming across through the ref there. Looking up high. Holly's on a follow. Sophie's cutting to the net. Oh, just couldn't quite lean and get through enough. And Etobicoke gets the ring and out to center. Up along the boards. Etobicoke cutting into the middle. Trying to get into the zone. They send a pass there. It's long. Picked up by Jade. Jade now turns back, looking for a lead pass for Sophie on the far side boards. Sophie's got Charlie, sends her into the corner. Charlie to pick up that loose ring in behind. And as she cycles out top, oh, come on, hard on that stick, kid. As she loses it in the check there, Etobicoke's going back up the other side. Long pass, 2-line pass. Etobicoke can't touch it. Now they can as they are there in there with the stick check on Kayla. Etobicoke cycling around the net. Nice press out by Jade, keeping the player out wide. Etobicoke on the circle, and they lose it in behind there. Looks like they got stick checked, but they still maintain possession. And as they come to the top, shot on Emma. I got to think that's got to be one of her first shots she's had to make a save for, as the defense out there has been holding them out. Long pass in the zone from Kelsey to Ella. Back to Kelsey, backhand. Oh, just missed the net. And I'm zoomed in again. But in the crease by Etobicoke, that's going to give Barrie the ring back. Oh my God. Right, I can't see the time, by the way, from here, so it's hard to update you guys, but Kelsey with a pass far side, back to Kelsey, shoots a ripper, and the goalie makes the save. Goalie throwing it in behind Kelsey. First on the ring. She's able to grab that as she comes out of the corner, cutting into the middle. Backhand drop for Ella. A little bit tight there, though. She goes back to Kelsey. Kelsey tries a short side one, and it goes wide of the net, far side, and it's going to get out of the zone for Cassidy to grab. And she's going to put it back in there, stick down by Etobicoke, but it looks like Ella's going to strip it from behind there. And now Cadeau helps out. Cadeau and Kelsey all alone. Pass to Kelsey. And just out of her reach on the stab as Kelsey's got some space up top. Low pass to Ella. Ella shoots, and it's off the goalie. Picked up low by Ella. Back to Cadeau. Cadeau looking across. Kelsey up high. On Kelsey's stick. Kelsey shoots, hits a player. That was going a bit high, though. She's got to keep it down. Back to Cadeau. Cadeau to Ella. Oh, off the tip of her stick. And it's along the boards as Kelsey picks it up now. Looking to find a cross pass for Cadeau. She misses a stab. This line's been out here for a bit. Coming back to top to Kelsey. Kelsey up on her stick, has to take her time. And the goalie pushes it out. That's a reset as this line is keeping these Etobicoke players in tight here. Cadeau looks to shoot one. She has to double back as the angle's taken off by the Etobicoke players. Kelsey setting a little bit of a mid-play here for her. Oh, Cadeau tried to feed one into the middle to Kelsey. It just drifted past her. And as Etobicoke gives it to their goalie, they're going to take a 5 seconds here and get some fresh lines out there. Etobicoke Barrie! Good control in the zone there. Hey, Megan, does that say 4:36? Okay, 4:36 left in the first period. Pass close side boards for Sophie from Holly. Sophie on the carry down low, heading in behind the net. We've got a re-entry of Holly on the far side. There's the drop. Holly cuts in around. She didn't get the shot off as Etobicoke got a stick on her just in time. Sophie looks like she's going to the box for a tripping call as she came in behind the Etobicoke player and took her feet out. Well, Barrie's going to have the first penalty of the game. No, sorry, not the first one. Etobicoke already had one. But that's Barrie's first penalty of the game anyway. Hopefully they can kill this one off and get right back in at it. Yeah, can't get that smudge off. Probably on the other side. Etobicoke on the ring, fake to the middle, pass to the boards now. They pick it up and they're going to carry in and behind. They got a high re-entry coming in on the far side. Looking for that flat pass. Nice stick down there by Holly to block it. And as she gets a pass up for Charlie, unfortunately it was a little out of her reach and Etobicoke's coming back into the zone. But they just dump it in deep, and that's where Kayla picks it up down low, and she's skating away with a bit of space as she dodges all the stick checks. Pass not quite over the blue line, though, and Holly has to kind of drag it across. So just a bit of a short lead pass there, and that's going to give Etobicoke the ring back in the zone. Ooh, she's a cold rink in here today. Etobicoke with the pass to the close side boards, bouncing there, picked up by 37. She's going to carry it down and around. They've got a player sitting up in the backdoor SD spot. High pass there, missed. Not quite out of the free play as Kelsey can just look at it. Etobicoke gets that ring still, keeping it in the zone. They pass to the down low. Back across high. They missed on the stab over there. And not quite enough to get it out. Shot clock going down. Emma with a high Keeley save there. Bouncing it out, but it picked up by Etobicoke. Another shot. That's blocked in front by Kayla. She's trying to bat it away and get it out of the zone as it's bouncing on its end. Kelsey's now in there able to help, and it's back to Kayla. Kayla's going to lead for Kelsey. Kelsey on the carry. She's waiting on Kayla. Oh, just missed Kayla on the pass there as it was going out in front. Jade doubling back on a two-liner from Etobicoke. She sends it back, finding Kayla coming back to help. Kayla's got Kelsey up on the close side, hitting her. Kelsey sends a hard one all the way across ice for Cadeau. Cadeau's got it here. And as she comes around the back of the net, we got a change in our forward line. Pass across. Chloe's out there now with it. She's got the ring as she just got on the ice. Across the top, she drops for Holly. Holly comes back looking to put it out in behind. I wonder if they got Chloe up on forward and they pulled somebody back to help on defense. Maybe. Oh, we got Sophie in the box, so she's out there. She is on defense. Okay. Charlie out there trying to get to the ring. Coming around the back is Etobicoke. They get to that first blue line. That's a short bouncer, though. Looks like, Chloe couldn't quite grab it. Etobicoke makes the next blue line. And as they're coming into the zone, damn smudge is bugging me. Etobicoke on the far side trying to come around. They've got a player just entering in the zone. There's a quick shot. That's high and up and over the net as it's picked up in the corner. Chloe was trying to get that free. Oh, sorry, that was Jade. No, it was Cassidy. I hate being way down at one end here. Now it's a loose ring picked up on the far side by Etobicoke. They're trying to come through. There's a shot wind up. No luck there. She stood up by, I think that's Holly up front. Whoa, that was close as it shimmed by the edge of the net. Looked like Emma just kind of stuck a foot out for it. Chloe skating out into the neutral zone. Penalty is over. Charlie has it. Sophie calls for the lead pass. My Zoom is super slow right now. Sorry, folks. It's like slowed down on pace here to get in and out. So Sophie on the carry, on the cycle around. Pass low, finding Holly. Holly now with it. Takes a shot. She scores! I don't know if I turned in time to see it, but it's definitely in the back. As you can see, here's a nice drop pass, a pass to Holly. Holly turns, and then as I'm zooming out, she snaps it and beats the goalie on the short side there. And that's going to make it a 3-0 lead for Barrie. Let's see if I can make a quick adjustment on my menu here. Oh, not that one. Shoot, fix it. I like my replays on the full screen. Down into the other end, Etobicoke on the ring. And as they carrying it around, they did a drop pass there, look like. And as they carry now in behind again, they're cycling, and our triangle's just keeping them way out at this point. Nice pressure at the top there by Cadeau. Cadeau bounces it out. Looks like it didn't quite clear the zone as Kelsey grabbed the ring, so they're going to call 4 in. And that's a change of possession on that one. I think there's 34 seconds left in the period, so almost done the first one here. Etobicoke on the far side. They're carrying in behind. They've got a trailer. There's the pass out front. We're trying to be a quick little one there, but it's in a mess now as Kayla tried to dig it out. Looks like Cadeau has it. Now Etobicoke is able to grab it right back, though. And as they come across the top, 45, pushing into the shot. Emma with a nice Keeley to knock it away. Picked up by Etobicoke in behind the net. Time has got to be close here. In 20 seconds left-ish. Shot on net. Put off to the side by Emma again. Cadeau racing to get it. Last play here. Kelsey on the ring. Kelsey tries to send one across for Ella. Etobicoke gets it as they get it back into the neutral zone. This should be the end of the first almost, as we're almost at 10 seconds here. And it's tied up in the corner. It's going to be a Barrie ring. I think it's 4.4 seconds left. I can't quite see it because of the Zamboni doors in the way, so the frame. I'm not sure what Zoe just called. I don't know if she said hold it. 4 seconds. Pass out. Kayla cutting in through. Down the middle. Kelsey on the missed stab as she would have had a chance to shoot there. And must have been a little more than 4 seconds. As there goes the buzzer. That's the end of the first period. And Barrie has a 3-0 lead. Let me see if I can grab this iPad here and bring up. Oh, I don't have it on there though. Never mind. I was going to try and bring up that altercation from the Cambridge-Dorchester game. So basically what had happened there was a couple players were down by the net and they were bumping around. 19 off Cambridge got put down on her butt, and then her and the Dorchester player were just chirping each other, heading back towards their benches. And a fresh Dorchester player, number 8, came off the bench and just threw a vicious shoulder right into 19, which dropped the Cambridge player down. And she got up. She started heading towards the Dorchester player, who threw her stick on the ground and had her hands down like she was getting ready to throw or grab. Referee stepped in the middle, though, and broke it up, and the Dorchester player got ejected. And from that point on, Cambridge went on to get a 3-1 lead and a 3-2 final. And that was a big game for them, I'm sure. So. So things going well here so far. Obviously for Barrie, they're up 3-0. This is the game that we definitely need to win for provincial ranking and for, I guess, and then for also for the tournament for tomorrow, so that we get to play on Sunday. So actually live streaming, so yeah.
You say hello from Holland.
Oh, hello from Holland? Who are you here to watch? Who are you watching? On Etobicoke? What number? 28? Okay. You guys had a good game against Dorchester, eh, the other day? Tough one against Welsh. Been a good weekend for you guys there. I see 45's kept herself out of trouble so far this game. Yesterday was a little rough. Well, here we go, back to the second period start. Etobicoke is going to start with this ring. And it is game on. Pass out to the close side boards. Etobicoke looking to bounce it in off the boards. Clean pick by 45. She's trying to cut into the middle. Pass low, blocked by Kayla. Etobicoke still trying to maintain possession. And as they do here, they're going to have to cycle back and reset. 19 on a circle. Let's see which team's going to get the next goal here coming out from the break and the coaches talk. At the top, 45, a couple of fakes, trying to find those shot lane, but Barrie's holding their triangle real well. On the far side, Etobicoke got it. There's a shot. It deflects off a body. Shot clock goes, though, and that's going to be a goalie ring. Good pressure, good poise by the triangle, keeping him out there. Pass out for Kayla on the far side as Barrie works out of their zone. Kayla under a little bit of trouble. She gets into the neutral zone for Charlie, but and then she leads it up for Holly. And it looks like a breakaway there for Sophie. Back to Holly. I couldn't see what happened. It looks like a player fell on it, but Charlie has it, shoots! And it's at the side of the net, picked up by Sophie down low as she cycles with it. She's coming across the top with a back pass for Charlie. Charlie coming back in around, looking. She tries to throw a back pass to Sophie. Sophie stays on it, and as she's cycling around with it, they're looking for options. Oh, it looks like she dropped to Holly. Holly now, there are lots of passes here by this line, doing well. We got to get some shots to that net. Sophie trying to drive through. I think she went through the legs of that player. And she went down, and what was the call there? In the crease, maybe? I'm trying to see what the referee call was. All I saw was Sophie go down and slide right between a pair of legs. Looks like a Barrie ring, so I'm going to guess Etobicoke might have been in the crease on that one. And a fresh Barrie line coming out here, and this line, last shift out in the last period, were very controlling of the play. Nice flat pass across. They run a DQ to Chloe, but looks like we did not step out of the zone in time. I think Kelsey's questioning it. I don't know if... and I think Zoe's just waving a hand. I'm pretty sure Cadeau wasn't even in the zone. I think the referee missed that we didn't even have 3 in the zone yet. So I'll have to ask Kelsey about that later. But that was a great pass there for Chloe to give her a chance to go shoot, too. Etobicoke with the ring at center now. Free pass. Ooh, she got close to that center line. As they get in, they send it deep. Kelsey got a stick down just at the free play line, but she loses it in a stick check. Etobicoke coming across the top here. There's no nice stick check by Chloe. Was able to knock it away. And as she goes down there, Etobicoke still has possession, cycling around the top. There's a shot, and it gets deflected off a stick, so Emma makes that easy save. And she throws a high one along the close side boards for Cadeau. Cadeau up to Ella. Ella's got Kelsey streaking ahead. Kelsey there trying to head towards the net. Backhand scores! As Ella with a nice pass to Kelsey. As that team with a nice breakout from one end to the other. You can just see there she leads Kelsey. I tried to zoom in for it. And she goes to her backhand and gets it up top shelf over the goalie and giving Barrie a 4-0 lead. Well, way to keep the pedal on the metal there and getting that next goal as that keeps the momentum going in your way. Etobicoke steps into the circle. Barrie playing man on. Etobicoke still gets it into the zone, but there's a missed pass as Kayla picks it up and going in behind the net. She's coming up on the close side boards, sending up in the cross ice pass, finding Holly. Holly over there looking deep for Sophie. Off the goalie, sitting out front, and looks like a tripping call is going to come to Etobicoke as Sophie got taken right out. Barrie looking to slow the pace down here possibly and see if they can get 4 in the zone. Kayla's rushing to get down into the zone herself. Holly with a pass back to Sophie. Sophie cutting on a low pass, walk in front, and it ends up in the crease where the play will be stopped and Etobicoke will be heading to the box. Well, second power play here for Barrie. See if they can get another power play goal on this one and increase their lead. Kelsey on the ring, passing close side for Cadeau. Cadeau on the carry, drops back for Kelsey. Kelsey runs into a player, tries to shoot, loses her footing, and Etobicoke sends a high flipper out to center ice. Picked up back there by Jade. Jade looking to pass up a stick down by 45. She blocks it as Etobicoke now coming back. But there comes Kelsey, just gangbuster on the stick check. Was able to strip the ring away. Flipped into the zone by Etobicoke, picked up by Kayla. She's got to get rid of it, kid. There she does, getting it up to Kelsey. But Etobicoke's going to get that one as it's just off Kelsey's stick. Etobicoke dumping it back. Kayla there had it. Collision. That's going to be a body call. And I'm guessing on Etobicoke because Kayla had the ring. So, oh, she's down though. Shoot. Hopefully she's okay. Oh, okay, good. She's up with some vigor as she pops herself up there. And that's going to be... should be a penalty. Yeah, it's Etobicoke going in. Kayla had possession. So when she ran into her, that's the body on against Etobicoke. So two-man advantage for Barrie now for at least a minute 25 as we are... just under 12 minutes in game time left. Well, as we all get set here, we've got Kelsey with Cadeau out there and Holly, I think. Must have set up a bit of a power line, trying to get one more. This is our 3-on-2 setup. That's right. Let me kind of zoom in here. There's like an in-between where it zooms through the glass and then it catches the glass. Pass high to Holly. Holly over to Cadeau. Cadeau back to Holly. Holly goes back to Kelsey. Kelsey back to Holly. They're zinging it back and forth, trying to get that open. Fake by Cadeau. The Etobicoke player down. Holly over to Kelsey. Kelsey rips one, and she scores! As a nice executed 3-on-2 with multiple passes, and you can just see as the Etobicoke player lost their positioning, it was an outnumbered play, and Kelsey rips it home and gives Barrie another goal to make it 5-0. I got to cheer for the home team a little stronger. Ring at center for Etobicoke. One penalty is out of the box. They're still short-handed. Long pass up the middle. Nice stick checking between Cassidy and Chloe. They got the ring. And a couple of Etobicoke players down and slowly getting up, but they're going to get there, so referee doesn't blow it down. And the ring is at center. Chloe couldn't touch it, but Cassidy's there trying to help. And now Chloe has it on her stick. Sorry, zooming in for you here. And picked up by Cassidy now. Let's get back on track here. Cassidy, long cross-ice pass for Holly. Holly cuts in, shoots, and it's a save by the goalie. Sitting out front, Sophie with another shot, a big save by the goalie again. And as Etobicoke gets it in behind, it looks like they were in the crease, though, and that's going to give Barrie the ring back. Just happened to be lucky enough to be in town to come watch, or... yeah, basically. Nice. Oh, you're flying home right away?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Just this game? Oh, really? And now they lose? Oh, no. I'm sorry. Not sorry, but sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, I know they got good ring out over there. That's for sure. I'd love to take a team there to go play. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's okay, though. I figured I was just following along with the story. Well, Etobicoke now has it down in behind. Picked up at the blue line by Kayla. She sends it in far side, picked off by Holly, but Etobicoke's right there to get it back. Pass into neutral ice. And Etobicoke trying to get into the zone. 45 with a clean stab. Trying to come in. Shot. Oh, it's up and over the net. As Etobicoke had one of their best opportunities in a little while. Kayla sending it past the neutral ice. Etobicoke has the ring. Then losing it as Charlie now has it down in there. My zoom is so slow right now. It's driving me nuts. Picked up there, far boards. Holly has the ring, and it gets tied up in the corner. Let me see here. I do this. Menu. It's like my controller freezes up every now and then. Doesn't like the cold. Kelsey at the ring, passing flat across for Ella on the far side. Ella picking up the ring. She looks back across. Oh, on the stick and a water bottle off the net. And that's another goal for Barrie. With who was that shot that one in? I think it was Cadeau picked up that hard pass and put it top shelf. Yep, it was. And there went the water bottle. She knocks it off the back of the net and gives Barrie a 6-0 lead. Well, that was another power play goal as Etobicoke should be all out of the box now. Whoa. My table just shifted. I thought I was going down. Ring at center. Etobicoke sends a long one deep and into the corner. They race there to get it. Cassidy right on with her. Etobicoke player drops to their butt and picked up by Nora. Oh, Nora. That was a quick pass out to Cassidy. We got it, though. Finding Cadeau. Cadeau finding it up for Kelsey, but it hit a player's feet. And then they're stuck at the blue line, but Etobicoke now has it at center ice. Trying to cut their way through a cross-ice pass. Finding their teammates. Shot. Emma with a save. And it bounces out, but looks like in the crease was Etobicoke, so that's going to be a goalie ring again. Emma looking to get rid of it. She sends it over to the close side here for Cadeau. Cadeau looking for Ella. Ella up there, sending it across ice for Kelsey. Oh, but it looks like she touched it just before the blue line and after, so that's going to end up being on both sides, and Etobicoke's going to get the ring. Ella just didn't quite lead it enough. Just needed a couple more feet. What's that say? Is that say 9:25 or what's left? Okay, 9:20 left in the game as Etobicoke sends the ring deep into the corner. Picked up by Jade, though. She cuts around the ref and into middle ice looking for her pass to Charlie. Charlie just missed on the stab, but Sophie's there driving quickly. Hits a couple players. Now Sophie has it. Uh-oh, she tried to turn back, and that was a bit of a rough one as she got plowed kind of into the boards there by a bigger player, number 28, huh? I got fans of number 28 over here beside me, so. They're from Holland, so. It's what's that? On brand. Okay. So Sophie's okay. She's pretty resilient. She's up. So Barrie's going to go to another power play. They've been successful on 2 out of 3 so far. And see if they can get another here. Goals do matter in terms of rankings for provincials, so every goal is a benefit for us here, especially at a 7-0 split. So the other thing is it goes into run time. Pass across the middle looking for Kelsey. Cadeau just missed, though, on the stab by Kelsey. Cadeau picks up the loose ring, dropping it for Ella. Ella dropping for Kelsey. As Kelsey now coming across top, shoots one goalie with a save, and it's down in front of her. She picks it up. Looks at the passing in behind, fakes it, and goes to the corner to her open player. Etobicoke into center ice. Clean breakout of their zone. Now coming over the next line, dumping it into the corner. Picked up by Etobicoke, in close, coming around the back of the net. They've got players in, trying to come across the top. No shot yet. Sticks are down. Kayla, nice stick check there, knocking it loose. But Etobicoke still maintaining possession. Pass up to the top. Shot. Just a weak low one there, saved by Emma. She's going to give it over far side for Jade. Jade now has the ring. She looks far side, finding Ella. Kelsey's breaking quick. Ella with a quick pass to Kelsey. She has to do a low walk, but a little bit too tight and lost her footing there. And looks like Etobicoke again was in the crease. And it's going to be a Barrie ring. I'm really sorry about the camera today. I'm working on a very tight structure here and not a lot of room to move. So it's I've been horrible on my zooms and my positioning here for you this game. I'll do better tomorrow. We're not here. Pass out to the far side boards from Sophie. Holly picks that up as she's going to carry it in and around behind. Holly on the carry. She's got Sophie on a re-entry. Drop for Sophie. Sophie tries to cut to the top of the triangle. Loses it. Regains it. Backhand save by the goalie. Is sitting in the crease, and now she sees it as she picks it up. Long throw out along the close side boards. Etobicoke has it. They fire it down the ice. Going to be right towards Emma. Emma steps up. Nicely played with a stick as she moves it over to the far side boards. Holly picks up that loose ring. She gets hauled down on a hooking by 45, and that's going to be a power play chance for Barrie again as they're going to end up in the zone. You really could give it to her, but the first penalty's almost over, and a shot on net by Holly is going to give us 14 seconds of 3-on-2 in the zone again. And let's see if they can turn one here quick as Cadeau and Kelsey come out. And I imagine Holly's going to stay out for this setup. So as long as they keep an eye on that 14 seconds, they don't have much time to get it set up. Had it be Emma, nice pass out. I'm catching some grief here from the Holland fans. Oh my goodness. Pass there, shot on net, missed. That's going to kill the penalty basically with 4 seconds left. Etobicoke getting it out into center ice. Chloe picking it up just over the line. She had to wait, so she had more space. She's curling in, finding a pass far side for Holly. Holly now tries to scoop it out. She's going to get a tripping call as her stick was behind the feet of the Etobicoke player. And Holly's going to head to the box. Barrie. 2 hours away, roughly. My daughter's 36. Yeah, she scored twice.
My daughter is 30.
30? Okay.
Man, my 40 the number.
Yeah, number. Etobicoke with the ring on the far side, carrying it in and behind. They've got a trailer, so I imagine there's going to be a drop here coming maybe. Nope, comes up with a backhand on net. Nice save by Emma. She holds it in the crease and doesn't let it bounce out. There's a frisbee toss over to Cadeau. Cadeau with a dodge back. She's looking for a pass for Sophie to the far side boards. Sophie gets that there. She holds and hits the break, looking for a cross pass. Misses Kayla, though. And it's still inside the blue, I think. But looks like both sides by Sophie, and that's going to be an Etobicoke ring at center ice. Oh, yeah. She's quick. She's got some good speed on her. She's just so small, she gets bumped around. I got to not wave my hands around. I shake on the table too much. A long pass into the zone by Etobicoke. 18 picking it up on the far side. There's a quick pass out to the top. Etobicoke, oh, what a save, Emma. Come on, referee, get out of my way. I couldn't see the save. Tell them you're busy. I will. Ella gets a pass, trying to find Kelsey in the middle. Kelsey picking it up there. Kelsey takes a shot, shoots, and it's just wide of the net. Or she actually, I think she hit it. That's a reset. Ella now battling to get it. Etobicoke players down and around. Looks like Kayla on the ring. Backhand on her knees, but she couldn't get the shot. And there's in the crease, though, so we've got a violation here. And that's going to be our ring, the way she pointed it. By the way, my wife just texted, I'm busy, stop distracting me. You're messing up my commentary. What do we got, 5:45? Perfect, close enough. About 5:45 left in the game. Barrie on the power play, nope, penalty kill. Nope, equal, 4-on-4. Can't see all the times here. Pass out to Cadeau on the close side boards. She cycles in and behind. She's got Kayla coming on a re-entry. Fakes the drop there. Finds a pass to Charlie. Oh, she couldn't stab it and shoot it. It was real close there. Kayla with some nice work there, knocking it away. Charlie tries to flick one on net. Was able to retrieve the missed shot. She picks it up, finding Cadeau at the top. Cadeau on her backhand, looking for Kayla. If she can get it off over there, skates away, drops for Kayla. Kayla coming across top, shoots! And Kayla shoots it just wide of the net. Picked up there by Charlie has it. She's looking to drop it here in front for somebody with under 10 seconds on the shot clock now. She drops it for Cadeau. Cadeau looking to get a reset. Finding Kayla up top. Kayla shoots off the goalie. Big save there, but picked up rebound by Cadeau as Barrie's maintaining their pressure right now. Cadeau circling down low. Cross pass to Charlie. Oh, she couldn't get the stab. She almost had it. A great chance out front. Kayla now battling along the corner. The referees blow it down just as Kayla got it out. And that's going to be a goalie ring for Etobicoke. Come on, Barrie. Let's get one more for that +7. Etobicoke's long pass, 2 lines. Going to be here deep into the zone. Picked up by Jade. Jade carrying it around, cutting into the middle. Looking for an outlet, finding Sophie. Sophie's got Charlie breaking. If she can lead that pass up, she gets it to the far boards for Sophie. Sophie. Looks like Holly ran into a stick there, losing her balance. Cassidy back checking. Oh, that is stick in the arms. Cassidy, Etobicoke, breakaway, saved by Emma! And it's under her arm as Etobicoke had a great opportunity on that one. And there's going to be a hooking call coming to, should be Cassidy. They haven't put anybody there yet. I think they're confirming on numbers. I think Zoe's asking what number. I don't think the ref remembers. Wait, was there no penalty? I thought he called a penalty. Oh, now he remembers. He called 11 and Cassidy's there like, are you sure? Are you sure? Oh, yeah, a bit of a hook. And we saw it. I called it. See, she just got up into the arm. So, okay, just did a quick count. We've only got 4 on. Etobicoke with the ring here, looking to get something on the board. Etobicoke looking cross ice, flat pass. Just missed on the stab, though. Coming across the top here. Etobicoke trying to get a shot. Nice pressure by Holly. It's knocked loose. Jade batting it away at it here. She gets it up to the line, finding Holly. Holly's got Kelsey. She's going to send her on a skate. Kelsey breaking away. Down low in behind. Oh, that was close on the collisions. And Kelsey still checking on the ring. Couldn't quite knock it loose as Etobicoke hangs on to it. And a miss there, stab by Etobicoke, sending it back into their zone, but they get possession. They're now in the neutral zone. Spinorama by the captain of Etobicoke there. She sends it into the zone, picked up by 18. Holly trying to press out. Back, oh, wrong way. Back pass as Etobicoke cycling the back of the net. Up high, flat pass, sticks were down, so that's a miss. Chloe knocking the ring away. Etobicoke has it back, 3 seconds. Emma with the save. It's on a crease. Emma pushes it behind the net. And that's where Chloe is looking to tie it up. Chloe losing her stick, though. Don't kick, Chloe. Unfortunately, I think Chloe tried to kick at the ring, and she kicked at, it looked like a kick at a player. So she's going to get the unsportsmanlike on that one. She kicked. Zoe's going to ask because she didn't see it. So I think Chloe tried to kick the ring, and it looked like a kick at a player, which is an immediate penalty issue. So 2 penalty in the box. Etobicoke with their best chance here to try and get a goal for 15 seconds before Cassidy will get out of the box. I think it's 15 seconds. Oh, 2:12. I was trying to see how many penalty time, but before we get 1 out of the box, but that's okay. But you said 2:12 left in the game? Oh, 3:12. 3:12 left in the game. Thank you. I got a minute 1 left on the first penalty to Cassidy, I think. So she was in there for 11, yeah. So Zoe taking a timeout here to get her lines all set. Like I said earlier, this goal spread is important when it comes towards ranking for provincials, not just in this tournament. So every chance we can keep them from scoring a goal really helps that plus minus if we end up in a tie. Sorry if it's shaking, my legs are starting to give because I haven't been able to move for an hour. Okay, well, both teams are lining up and getting ready here. Etobicoke close side pass is into the corner. Picked up there by 23. Fakes a shot. Pass back to the top. They're working the back and forth. There's another back to the top for 45. 45 over to 23. There no shot. Looking to pass across. Blocked by a good stick down. Emma with a nice save as she knocks the ring down. Looking to get rid of it. She sends a high long pass over for Kayla. And Kayla sends it all the way down the ice with a heck of a sauce. And it's way deep down behind. Ella's in chase there. Keep some pressure on it, coming back now. Etobicoke at center ice, trying to get back into the zone as Holly and Kayla are setting up at the butt here. Back into the triangle set up Etobicoke has. Back and forth to the top, 45 stepping in. Oh, she shoots it. There goes just off Emma. She knocks another one wide. Picked up by Etobicoke. There's another quick shot, and Emma gets the stick down. It's under your pad, kid. Nice save. Looking for in behind, gets rid of it just in time for Holly. Holly launches it down the ice. And that's going to kill off a bit more of that penalty. I think we're under 10 seconds left before Cassidy's going to get out. Nope, she's out now. Sorry, even better. Now we can go 3 in the zone. Etobicoke coming back, flat pass across. Trying to get a shot here. Nothing yet. We've got 3 in the zone to set up our triangle. Shot saved by Emma off the blocker. Picked up out front by Holly, and it looks like her foot stepped back in the crease. And that's going to give Etobicoke the ring back. That's okay. We'll take the pause and a chance to rest the legs.
Keep up the fight, Barrie.
On a be, Barrie.
Cheerio with the flying monkey.
Oh my goodness. Whew, my hands are still cold.
Barrie.
Oh yeah, really cold. Etobicoke with a pass out to the close side boards, carrying it in, driving with a back pass there, and a shot through screen. That went through and high over the net. Picked up on the far side by Etobicoke 16. She's trying to turn back and look here. Looking across through, shot on net, saved by Emma. Emma picks that up and distributes it on the far side boards for Jade. Jade cutting back through into the middle, looking up at the blue line. There she go, get it up to Charlie. Charlie, skate away, kid. Oh, don't lose it. And as Etobicoke strips it back, they're trying to come back in on the attack. Inside the zone, stick check there by Kayla. Her stick's tied up. Can't quite get a stick. Oh, watch it. Nice stick check from underneath. Etobicoke losing it as Kayla stick checks her. She uses some body position to get it and falls down, and they're going to call her for a body even though she was falling down. Oh, wait, maybe. She called her on a hook or Etobicoke? Actually, I think Etobicoke got that on a hook as Kayla went down. Yeah, that's Etobicoke going to the box on the hook on Kayla. So Barrie gets a power play chance here at the end. Kelsey and Ella and Cadeau or Holly are setting up a play, it looks like. And I don't even know what time we've got left. What do we have, like a minute 10? 1:10 left. I'll pass out to Holly. Kelsey out wide on a, looks like a re-entry coming here. Holly there. There's the drop for Kelsey. Kelsey trying to drive around. Pass back for Holly. Holly shoots, but got caught on a player inside the corner there. Ella picks it up. She's looking at the top here. She shoots on net. Goalie with the save. And as Etobicoke looking to get rid of it, Barrie's right on them. Just, oh, not in time. 5 seconds went just as the goalie threw it down onto the ground. I think Zoe just gave him the cycle, kill the clock. Run the clock. That was what the call was. So Kelsey goes to the side. She's going to get the pass from... Oh, no, they went across for Ella. That was my bad assumption here. So Ella's on the skate now. She's going to carry it around as I think Barrie's going to basically kill the clock here. There's a drop in the corner for Kelsey. I think we're going to see a rotating corner drops is what you're going to see here. Oh, Kelsey turns back instead of going across the top. Oh, she cuts through the middle. Shoots! Oh, it was off the goalie and looked like off the post. And the goalie makes the save there, but that's going to give Barrie the ring back inside the zone. And Zoe makes a line change here, calling her line off. Wonder if she didn't want them to shoot. Regardless, good shift by that line there. 6-0 so far still for Barrie. Inside the zone, we've got Cadeau here with the ring. Etobicoke is playing man on now, trying to take it away from us. They go cross ice, finding Charlie. Charlie with a quick shot on net, bouncing around out front. Loose ring picked up by Charlie. She throws another one to the goalie as Etobicoke picks it up. Etobicoke looking to get rid of it, have to go with a long pass up to the close side boards. Sophie was right on her but couldn't quite get to it. Etobicoke sending it and playing back is Kayla. Etobicoke with a long one into the feet of Kayla though. Now his shot goes, oh my God, wrong way. High and up and over the net, and that's it. End of the game as Barrie wins 6-0 with a nice shutout by Emma as Etobicoke came on strong in the end, trying to get a single goal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you tomorrow. I'm just not sure what time yet. It's looking like likely an 8:30 game, so get your coffee and whatever you like in it. And if it only chance we might have for the late game is if Cambridge can beat Guelph later, then we would end up with first. But as of right now, we'll be sitting in second because Guelph will have the head-to-head on us. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully tomorrow's rink's a little bit better for viewing, and we'll see you tomorrow. That's good. I'm just going to shut her down here.
Yeah. You put this on YouTube or something? Or?
It's live on YouTube right now.
Okay. Can we find it back?
And second here. Coach wants me to. But if you grab the link now, you can have it for later.
Yeah.